Hey everyone, it's Sanni, and this is my end of year kind of final review. The products that I loved the most in 2015, products that I discovered in 2015. Doesn't mean that these products haven't existed before. Some of them haven't, but they are products that like I just fell in love with this year, and they are kind of have fast become my holy grail products. And I'm hoping to do one more video before the new year, but in case I don't have time, this is probably going to go out on Boxing Day, so a day late. Normally I put out a video on Friday. This will be a Saturday, and hopefully I'll have time to do one more video before the year ends. But if not, yeah, hope you had an amazing Christmas and Happy New Year. So if you have been using any of the products that I mentioned, please let me know how you've been getting on, and if you have amazing products that you discovered this year that I'm not mentioning, because I don't buy nearly as much stuff as people think. I really don't. Especially this year has been a Marie Kondo year for me, so I really don't buy that much, so there's a lot of stuff that I would have not discovered, so let me know. But I am going to get started, and I am going to get started with I've got a couple of kind of like more cosmetics than makeup, so I'm going to do that. And I am going to first off start off with a product that I still can't pronounce, and this is the Perricone MD Acyl-Glutathione eyelid serum. This is my third bottle. This is incredibly expensive. It's 90 plus pounds in the UK. It makes a difference. If you have hooded eyelids, or if your eyes are starting to drag down for whatever reason, it does make a difference. It is crazy expensive. I use this morning and night. At night I put on a richer eye cream as well. Yeah, and this I stopped using for about 2 or 3 months, and I kept looking at my eyes going, what is wrong with them? Why do I look so tired? And then I remembered that I hadn't repurchased it. So I bit the bullet again, purchased it again. Now I've been back on it for a month and a half, I think. I cannot speak highly enough of this. I put it kind of all around my eye. It's watery, 1 drop is enough, but you know, still it is insanely expensive. Next one, the Aurelia probiotic skincare line. Now I've bought a few of the products, and this is the only one that really stood out for me. The other ones are great, but they're not holy grail material in my books. This is the Refine and Polish Miracle Balm, and it is a enzyme polish, so you can use it as a normal scrub. It heats up on your face, or you can leave it as a mask, and it immediately brightens my skin. Like, I see immediate results, and my skin feels amazing after using it. So this was quite pricey as well, but I am definitely going to be repurchasing this for, well, until I find another kind of like a scrub based holy grail product, I guess. But yes, this is beautiful. Speaking of kind of like peeling skin away, Erborian, for me, this is a French-Korean line, was a new discovery this year. I love their CC cream, beautiful in the summer for me. It's a little bit dark outside of that. But their Sleeping BB mask is what has done it for me. So you put on a very thin layer on your skin before going to bed. You wash it off in the morning. It does, this claims that you are going to get, hold on, I'm not going to read you the French, I'm going to read you the English, gives your skin baby softness and velvety texture. You do actually genuinely wake up with softer skin. I know it sounds crazy, and it sounds crazy for us that, you know, we're used to reading all sorts of claims that advertising agencies and brands come up with, but it's true. It actually is true. My skin is softer in the morning when I use this, so absolutely will keep repurchasing this. The next one I am so happy to be mentioning here, it's the, because it's a finished product, it's the Arbutin Serum by Decay. This is a finished product, and it made a massive difference in my pigmentation. I get pigmentation here on tops of my cheeks, and then kind of like, almost like frown lines like that in the summer when I get a tan, regardless of the sunscreen that I use. And this made a massive difference. I ran out, I would say, end of September, early October. I haven't repurchased because I was like, I figured I'm not gonna, I'm like in London, it is cloudy or rainy, there isn't much sun, and I figured I'm not gonna need it during the winter. I have noticed a little bit of the pigmentation come back. I need to be using this stuff. Like, I really need to be using this stuff in the winter and summer. I'm gonna put a link below where you can order it. I hope they deliver worldwide. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure you can email the guys and see where you can buy it. But it's a beautiful, beautiful serum, and I have tried a lot of serums for pigmentation. My skin, unfortunately, is kind of like, I tan very well, but I get pigmentation. So especially if I'm in the sun during that time of the month. Like, it's crazy. I know that a lot of pigmentation is hormonal, but just your period really. But yeah, so yeah, I highly, highly recommend that. I think that was it for skincare. I've got one hair care product, not hair care, hair styling product that I am out of. I literally have it in my feelunique.com basket right now. It's in front of me. And I actually have it in front of me because the name is really long, so I always forget it. I just call it Wild Stylers. But Wild Stylers is a range of styling products from, it's Wild Stylers by Tecni by L'Oreal. So it's a L'Oreal product, L'Oreal sub-brand called Tecni. They do beautiful styling products, and then the sub-brand is Wild Stylers. But the actual name of the product is Next Day Hair. This to me, like in England, is £12 a bottle. It's just as good as the Oribe, whatever it's called, that thing. It is literally just as good. I have probably gone through, like in the summer during bridal season, I probably went through 10 bottles of it. I kept repurchasing. Now on myself, if I'm putting my hair up, I use stuff like that. But if I'm not putting my hair up, I don't bother with volumizers and stuff. I've got fine scanty hair, so normally I just kind of embrace this as opposed to having loads of volume, because it takes too much out of my hair to do that. Next little guy. Now, I love the Original Beauty Blender, and they came out with the mini one. This for me is incredible. I hate anything cakey under my eyes. I really cannot stand it. I use this almost every single day for most under eye concealers, unless it's literally super, super fluid. But I love using this. And I don't know if it's meant for that, but I also tend to use it for kind of concealing little spots and things. But these little guys, I have them for my clients, I have them for myself, new holy grail for me. Now, the rest of the products is makeup. Now, this is I have combination skin, so I often struggle with kind of radiance enhancing primers, because I feel like they're enhancing radiance, but 2 hours later they are enhancing oiliness of the T-zone. And this Becca primer, it's called the Backlight Priming Filter. I love it, it's called a filter. Instagram has a lot to answer for. This is, I don't know if you're gonna see any difference on my hand whatsoever or not when I put this on my hand. It gives a glow, but it doesn't give shimmer or like a sheen really. It just gives a glow. Works beautifully on under pretty much any foundation that I have tried it in. I don't know if there's any difference in my two hands. But yeah, this has become my new holy grail primer. I absolutely, absolutely love it. And it doesn't have that silicone-y feel. So if you do like primers like, you know, the Smashbox original primers, if you like that silicone-y feel in a primer, this is not it. You won't like this. I, for one, stay away from primers with silicone. Another skin thing, this is not a new product, it's a reformulated product. So it's the Laura Mercier Oil-Free Photo Edition Foundation, the Silk Cream. Now, I have been a fan of Laura Mercier Silk Cream for a long, long time. And they came out, they reformulated, and they came out with the moisturizing one and the oil-free one. The oil-free one is absolutely to die for. I'm wearing this, the Becca primer, and I'm also wearing the Silk Cream oil-free foundation today. I am Beige Ivory. And this, to me, it photographs like a dream, stays put, gives enough coverage that I don't need concealers, and yeah, for me, it is one of the absolute holy. The previous Silk Cream was a holy grail foundation, and this one is 100%. Like, for me, I never want to live without it. I don't go to a single job either without these. I take other foundations as well, but these are my mainstay. And a powder, so I've been using Ben Nye powders for a long time. I usually use the banana powder, and then I've been using their colored powders. I have stayed away from their translucent one. This is just called HDC00 Colourless. It's their Media Pro HD powders. Mostly because I'm afraid of flashback. Like, I'm afraid of it like the plague. And I somehow wrongly assumed that this super fine white powder would flash back. It absolutely does not. It's super silky, does not give a powdered feel. It gives skin like an airbrushed finish. It's beautiful. There's no powder, there's no, just kind of gets rid of pores. Beautiful, beautiful finish. I absolutely love it. And yeah, no flashback. So I was completely wrong to stay away from it. Still staying with skin. My new favorite highlighter is the Living Luminizer by RMS Beauty. This I always just use it with my finger, and it gives a beautiful, amazing sheen. But again, I don't know. Can you see the difference between my two hands? It gives an amazing sheen, but it's subtle, it's grown up, it's beautiful. You can wear it during the day and not have to worry that you're gonna, you know, have like this bling glow. It's gorgeous. So I always use it like, kind of like I do a little C here, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. I absolutely love it. Again, use it myself and clients, and it's a small tiny thing to kind of bring along, so beautiful, easy. I think RMS Beauty is actually vegan, so bonus points for that as well. And overall, like, just a beautiful product. This I feel bad that I haven't tried again. A lot of these products are like, I feel bad that I haven't tried. I've got tons of NARS blushes. I have never ever bought Torrid before. It is a peachy, it's kind of like Orgasm, but a bit peachier. So it does have a little bit of a golden glow to it, but it is a peachier version of Orgasm is what I would say. And I love pink blushes, and I just tend to look better in kind of watermelony or salmony blushes. I do wear pink blushes all the time, don't get me wrong, but this, ever since I bought it, has been a complete mainstay. I'm wearing it today, but I'm not wearing very much of it. I just didn't want too much of anything on today. So yeah, you might not get the full effect, but it's a beautiful blush, and that is now kind of like my go-to. I've pretty much used it every day for the, well, not every day for the last month, but a lot. Let's just put it that way. Another quick NARS product. And this is something that everybody probably has used before. It's the NARS Matte Pencil, Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Dolce Vita. I'm wearing it today. To me, it's just natural, no lipstick kind of look. A little bit of lipstick, but not too much. I do prefer a matte lip most of the time. And it is just kind of like a rusty nude color, I would say. Closest I can get to it. You can wear it super sheer like I'm wearing it today. You can kind of like pile it on and you get more color, but this has been, I've probably had this for 2 months, and again, like 9 times out of 10 when I'm not wearing a specific look, like just on an everyday basis, even at night as well, this has been what I've been reaching for. Only 3 more products, and they're all eyes. Troy Surratt has a makeup line called Surratt, and I have only ever bought 1 product from him, and I love this product, so I don't know why I haven't bought more. Maybe it's because I haven't been buying. And it is his eyebrow wax, and the eyebrow wax has a little tiny, it's kind of like half comb, half brush. It's like one of those back combing brushes. This wax is absolutely amazing because it kind of sets your eyebrows without making them crunchy, cakey, anything. And I use this all the time, and I made it, like, after I discovered this, it would have been, I don't know, May, June time, something like that. I thought, it's like, every month I'm gonna buy something new from the Surratt line, and I haven't, and I don't know why. Again, maybe it's, I blame Marie Kondo for a lot of things this year, for making my life simpler, definitely, but yeah, also the not buying as many things. But this stuff for your eyebrows is just beautiful. Then for a long time, my favorite lashes have been either, I was gonna say Eyelure, but they're not, Ardell Demi Wispies or the Red Cherry 43s. And somehow, because I haven't been wearing as many lashes, I guess in the last year, the 43s now look too long on me because I'm not used to the look as much. So again, this might be sometime in the spring, early summer. I hadn't ordered Velour Lashes before, but I realized that Guru Makeup Emporium here in London sells them as well. And they have a nice little lash bar, so I was able to try them on. So when I have been wearing lashes, which is more for kind of going out, or I'm not wearing them on a daily basis anymore, I have been absolutely addicted to Velour Lashes, specifically the one I'm wearing right now, Doll Me Up. I've been out of the Doll Me Ups for a long time because I've also been using them on my clients. So I can kind of like, when I do weddings, I either, you know, I give them the option of doing the normal lashes, or if I have any Esquitos or Velour Lashes, then you can, you know, upgrade. And I don't always have them because I normally order them, but when I have them, I always give them the option to upgrade. And I think I'm wearing Doll Me Ups today as well. I'm just opening this up. And they recently did a promotion, so I went, oh, like I saw it on Instagram, so I immediately went and ordered a bunch of them. But they, for me and my eyes, I absolutely love these. Don't get me wrong, they are long as well, but they have kind of, they're a more manageable long, if that makes any sense. And I get a lot of wear out of these. I get more wear out of these than the Esquitos, to be honest. So they're more expensive, but more expensive than, you know, Red Cherries, which are nothing. But they do, like, I love the effect. They're curved in the right kind of way that they fit my eye really well. So they are an easy lash for me to put on, which is, it just makes, like, if you can just glue inside, outside, sorry, outside, inside corners. If it's just quick and it sticks, then you don't have to feel like it's that much of an extra step, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so this is a product line that I like, the whole line, not just the Doll Me Ups that I'm wearing right now, is a line that I fell in love with. And if you're in London, yeah, pop into Guru Makeup Emporium in High Street, Kensington, and yeah, you can try on the different lashes with that little, you know, the cute little implant that has, looks like a little, what is it called? Opera binoculars, because it has that little thing, and then there's a thing coming out. Okay, I'm rambling. Anyways, one last thing, and I thought long and hard about this, because one thing I do have a lot of new things this year is eyeshadow palettes. And yeah, my absolute favorite, use all the time, perfect colors for me, ended up being the Gwen Stefani, and I've only been in the possession of this palette for 2 or 3 weeks. Now you might say that, okay, it's, you know, falling in love with a new product, but really, I know myself and I know the colors that I use, and this palette is, ooh, hold on, I'm gonna try and not get the mirror in. This palette is 99% colors that I use. The only one that I really haven't used yet, and I don't see myself using very much, is the gold one, and it's called 1987. But the rest of them, I use all of them all the time, and that's very rare for me in a palette. Usually I don't really, I kind of use about half, if not, if that. Even like the Velour Pros and stuff, there's a lot of colors in there that I don't use. So that is why that became my palette of the year, and this is my travel palette now. This is my everything palette now. But yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope I'll have time to make another video before the end of the year. If not, thank you for, you know, bearing with me during the summer when I took a break, and thank you for watching me again after. I'm sure that some of you disappeared, but I won't know if you did or not, so c'est la vie. And yeah, I am gonna try to make, even if it's just a quick Happy New Year kind of video, if it's not a tutorial or whatever, or maybe I will do a New Year's look, I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let me know below your new Holy Grail products, and I will see you again soon. Bye, and Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas!